Hello, everybody. Aaron from the Ballpit here, back with another reaction video. It's been forever. It's been a very long time, I know, but I'm back. I'm here. I don't know if I'm going to be back forever. It's impossible to tell, but at least for right now, I'm back. And I'm here reacting to a song by one of my favorite content creators on YouTube by far, Kade McCuen. Yeah, round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. She's one of my favorites. She's very, very talented, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get into this reaction. If you haven't listened to this song on your own, go do that. Don't listen to my reaction. I'm probably going to pause a lot. Or at the very least, the viewing experience is not going to be as good as if you just gave her the stream. So go do that. Grab some water, grab some popcorn. I don't know what y'all be up to. Let's get into The Other Side by Kade McCuen. I don't know how to pronounce the last name. I'm really bad with names. I apologize. Let's get into it. Okay. Loud in my ears.
Red flags multiply my mind.
Okay. What's this production? I'm sorry. I'm pausing right off the bat. But that's what you guys signed up for by watching a Ballpit reaction video. Don't text my phone. People think this is. Just threw my phone on the ground. All right. What is this production? It's very spacey, it seems. We see some space themes in here. Like some other planets. It's a very spacey sound. It's a very UFO synthy type of sound. You know, the space vibes are present, which I guess makes sense to The Other Side. It's kind of like an acid trippy sort of idea, right?
Red flags multiply my mindset is filled with flies. I can't help paralyzing myself. I'm petrified. I can't remember dying, but I know I'm not alive. I realize how.
All right. This is classic Kade. If you don't know too much about Kade, she usually does covers of other artists' stuff with her own style into it, and it's interesting to see her being able to almost do more with the productive value because she doesn't have to stay as faithful to a song. So that's really what I'm listening to right now. So I didn't really hear her words too well. I'm just listening to the sound of things.
Red flags multiply my mindset is filled with flies. I can't help paralyzing myself. I'm petrified. I can't remember dying, but I know I'm not alive. I realize how exciting. I belong to the other side. Can't touch this even when I'm.
So she belongs to the other side. That's interesting. Where she does the realize I'm not alive. That immediately makes me think of one of my favorite artists ever, which I don't know if the channel knows too much about my love for this artist, but it's Juice WRLD with his song Already Dead, where it's a very sad song. It actually makes me cry when I listen to it a lot of times. And in that, he basically says that he's already dead because of his mental health and more so his addiction to drugs. But it seems like not even alive because Kade's part of the other side, this little like spacey outside world. Kind of makes me think, this is just my theory, that Kade is saying that they feel distanced from reality, and they're caught up in their own mind in this weird trippy reality. So it's like they're not even present in reality, not even alive, because they're so ingrained into this other side. That's just a theory.
Exciting.
A Ballpit theory.
Other side. Can't touch this even when I'm wasted. I don't care if you want to feel how my waist is.
Bro, this is like a dark synthy club track right here. Like,
can't touch this even when I'm wasted. I don't care if you want to feel how my waist is. I don't pair well with other people saying fake shit. Don't compare me to them. I'm not fucking famous. I'm one of you motherfuckers sitting falling asleep. The front row size barely 11 their seats. It's my turn now. Everybody up on their feet. The crowd rises. Obedient, obviously.
oh. I don't even know what you call this sound that she just hit right here, but I love it. It's super unique. I've heard it before, but it's not a sound that I commonly hear, and she's doing whatever it is really, really well, and I love it. It feels like a sorry, I paused so much. I'm so sorry. It feels like a Halloween, like a little bit of a spooky sort of sound that I'm hearing right here. I think that's kind of what this is going for. It's supposed to be a trippy, bit of eerie, bit of spookiness sort of vibe to it.
Rises obedient, obviously. I just want my invitation. Welcome to the other side.
All right, just stunt on all these hoes. Ugh. She just went, yeah, I just have to like. Sorry, I was about to make a joke. I realized halfway through it was bad, but she's stunting on all the hoes with the little harmonization right there. I'm here for it. Like, she just went, yeah, I'm that bitch. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, that's really what happened. Guess what? You haven't even seen me in my final form.
Finally, I can see my third eye is opening. It's so.
The third eye is being opened. Very, very, very spiritual. I guess that makes sense. This song's sort of trippy. Is that a cow getting abducted by a UFO on this weird fire planet? Sorry, I get distracted a lot. If you know, you know.
I can see my third eye is opening. It's so sobering as it's focusing on nothing and everything. Yeah, suddenly I don't see a thing in front of me. Everything is blurrier than me. Know what I mean? There was never even a need for an awakening. Anybody else feel awake? Yeah, I'm feeling me. I can't take the hesitation. Wait your turn, they said be patient. I just want my invitation. Welcome to the other side.
This song, to me, just the sound of it, the sort of Sonic themes, and I don't mean Sonic as in the Hedgehog. Great game, though. On the PS2, Sonic Hedgehog, so much fun playing that. Back on track. The audio, the themes that I'm getting from listening to the sound of this song, it kind of just, it feels as though, if you know almost what it's like in your own brain, where there's so much going on that you can't, like what Kade was saying earlier, like, can't see what's in front of them, like, everything's blurry, everything's off kilter, off focus, unbalanced. There's just so much rapidly going on in your brain that you can't actually, like, focus on what's in front of you because it's moving so fast and so weird and everything. And that's what this song is kind of giving me, a bit of a crazy internal, just madhouse kind of vibe. I don't know if that's what Kade was going for, but that's what I've gotten from this song thus far.
Let me in, think I can take it. My mind's already vacant. Lady Limelight out here partaking. Can't keep her legs from shaking. Let me in, I know I can take it. My pulse is already racing. My blood boils in its veins. I think I can fucking take it. I can't believe I see the green light. My self-esteem is feeling all.
Are we about to get rave Kade soon? Is that what that's building up to? I saw a little bit of anger, a little bit of violence, a little bit of aggression in there. About to get rave Kade. I'm here for it. I love rave music. I love just mosh pit music. Like, I'm here for it. If that's where this music career goes, I'm following. Love it. Hopefully, maybe one day.
I want what I can't see in a lifetime. Someone take me out before I have a reason to die or find more lies to be hidden behind between blue skies and the meaning of life. Indeed, tell me why are there meaningless odds at sea? I'll drift by in the meantime.
Bro, what do you... just Kade's just in the middle of the song like, what should I put here? I'll just stun on everybody for a good 5 to 10 seconds. Go right back into the song like nothing happened. Just act like we're not going to, like, stop and talk about that. Bro, the honestly, the last, like, the song's been great so far. I love the song. But the last, like, 20 or so seconds, especially when we just got right into that right there, is some of my favorite sound kinds of music. I explain that poorly, but I just love it. It's literally just liquefy it and inject it in my veins. That's what I need to get through the day. Like, after this little like harmony right here, and it gets into like the drop, and then like the next part, crack. All right, I was just waiting for that to finish before I said my piece. Actually, crack. Inject the last like 40 seconds of this song. Literally package it and sell it. Like, fuck coffee, bro. That's what I need to get my morning started. I don't know what y'all talking about. That's crazy. All right. So, song's over. Love the song, right? Now, if you don't know, if you're still here for whatever reason, thank you very much. At the end of a reaction, I like to just, talk about something that I'm thinking about at the moment, Just, it gives me a little time as a reactor to put my personal spin on whatever's happening. Talk about something that personally gets me going. So, if you don't know, if you don't follow Kade on YouTube, link in the description, like, great content. Kade recently posted an update video on their YouTube channel. Just said that they were going to hopefully be making videos soon. Great, really excited for that. But the part that got to me is Kade was talking about how their upload schedule has not been consistent recently because Kade just hasn't felt up to doing that, up to creating and stuff. Was kind of in a bit of a weird space, I'll say, not a great space. I just like to say to anybody out there that's a creative, I'm a creative myself. Like, even outside of what you guys see through YouTube videos, I create a lot on my own time. I love creating. It's what drives me to be here still. Like, if I didn't have creating and just like my own thoughts and ideas, I don't know where I'd be in life, but it would be a much worse place. And there's sometimes where you're just so down that you can't create things. Like, you can't. And if you do create things when you're in that space, they're not for other people. Creators and creatives a lot of times make stuff for themselves. They might make something and lock it in a vault and never show anybody ever because that's just for them. And I hate whenever, especially somebody like Kade, because like me, like whatever, like I need some content. I'll put on a game, play it for 20 minutes. I'll pull up somebody's song, react to it for a bit, post it. Cool. Kade's content is music, either their own music or covers of other music. And the covers aren't like just a direct copy paste with Kade doing the vocals. It's a lot of Kade's own style, own production value, own lyrics, and everything else. When that's the case, like, consistency is not always going to happen. Like, that's just the reality. So I feel like it'd be much better. And I think just from looking in the comments of that video, I think most people were very supportive. I don't know if I even saw anybody that wasn't supportive. But you just got to understand that with good content like Kade makes, it might take time just so Kade can be in the proper headspace to make it. That's just how it goes. And if you yourself are in a bad headspace or you just don't really know what to do, the best thing I can tell you is to ingest art and make your own. Whenever I find myself in a bad headspace, I love to listen to music. Whenever I just want to like sit, ride out the feeling, I might listen to Juice WRLD because I really relate to Juice when I'm in a bad headspace. And whenever I enter along with that, I might listen to some Kez, some Dead Boy Kez, because some of his more sadder, more melodic stuff really hits me when I'm in a bad mood. When I'm in a good mood, I amplify that. Or like when I'm coming back from a bad mood, I'm like, yeah, I want to get in a good mood. I'm ready. I'm here for it. I might play some Shofu or some more aggressive songs from Kez. So literally music and other art forms are such a big help for when you're in one of those spaces. And I really recommend people to listen to music and such whenever you're in a bad headspace. I know that like this song, like I could see myself listening to it to get out of a space. Like it could be a helpful motivator to get me out of a space because I just like, especially the end there, absolute crack cocaine. That's my message. Hopefully I'll come back and react to more content, but I can't really promise anything. I just do what I can. I kind of got burnt out from reactions for a while, but we'll see what happens. All right. Ballpit, Aaron, I'm out. Peace.